a beautiful day to make some clay. Here I daydream, locating the root of my riches. I grab a bucket and begin to dig into your riches. As a spirit, you have access to fire, water, air, and earth. Using our internal fire to initiate the first movement, here we are. Ignite that inner warrior to break through and deal and facing ourselves. Value the relationship with spirit. Valuing the relationship we have with ourselves. Here we step into the next transition, drenching your soil with water. This process takes some time, so nurture this moment. As you fill up your bucket with water, appreciate the process. Feel the muddy waters you have created. Now, we are going to add some air. Take your hand and go directly in to the muddy waters. Start to break it up, grabbing the soil with your hand, separating it from the twigs, the leaves, the rocks, the things that you have picked up along the way while using your riches, so that you can filter through the muddy waters. Now, in this next step, take your filter and go outside. This part is going to be a little messy, and we want to protect our home. So let us filter through with this next step. Place the filter on top of the bucket and grab your muddy water and begin to filter. See how it begins to separate all the heavy items, the dense items that were in the water. Yeah, you did that. You're filtering through the heaviness that was in your soil and separating yourself from it, containing your natural soil. Now you might have to get a little dirty and get more hands-on to filter through that heaviness, okay? And that's all right. You can do it. You can see the more hands-on you get, the more easier it gets to filter through all that pressure. Now, from what we separated from, we give it back to Mama. We give it back to the earth. And repeat this process 3 times. Or however long it takes for you. Take out all the heavy items within your water. As you repeat, it gets easier to filter through the water. After this process is finished, we take the bucket inside of our home and letting it sit for 3 to 4 hours. where the natural materials will start to sink down to the bottom and clearing the water. After letting it sit, we transfer it into the pillowcase or towel into another vessel because this is new material that we're going to use. I chose a pillowcase intentionally because this represents my dream world, subconscious realm, the spirit realm, all is connected. So you can use a towel or a shirt, anything that is able to hold. Now tie it into a knot. This represents the tight connection we have with spirit. It is always here in the moment. Once finished, hang it up somewhere for 15 hours, releasing all of that water. And there you have it, daydreamer. You have made your own homemade clay from dirt. See you next time.